Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Off the play fake on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got his man in the open field. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket.
Tight end makes the grab. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
He hands it off from the gun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different...
The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
A new set of downs after that completion. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return at the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. This will likely be the last play of the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. Airing this one out toward the sideline. He's got it near the end zone. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. First down. We're going to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Pass rush closing in. A lot of time to throw. Couldn't find a receiver, and they swallow him up. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. This is important, a chance to extend the lead here in the final quarter. This try is no good. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back has it on the screen now. Hard running there, breaking tackles. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Going to try to use his legs here. In the clear at the 25. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep. Going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll kick it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. 1st down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Along the sideline, but it's incomplete. They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They come up empty there as time expires. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit